It is not its so-called 12 seasons, as Imran Khan would have us believe. It is not the non-existent mineral wealth that Pakistanis are so fond of talking about. It is basically Pakistan's border with Afghanistan that gives Pakistan so much of importance in the eyes of the world. With activating of this corridor, Pakistan's greatest superpower has been snatched. Hence, Pakistan's desperation. On top of that, daily attacks on Pakistan, and these attacks reaching Karachi. The day is not far when these attacks will happen in Islamabad and in Lahore. There is nothing that can stop these attacks. My friends, I'd like to tell you that Karachi has the largest Pashtun population in Pakistan. More than Peshawar, more than Quetta. There are many Pashtuns there who support the Taliban. There are many Pashtuns there who support the Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan. Finding recruits in the financial capital of Karachi will never be a problem for the TTP. Anybody who thinks that Pakistan is upset with the Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan, angry with the TTP because TTP is killing random civilians and a few soldiers along the Durand line or in tribal areas, you're sadly mistaken. The truth is, Pakistan's greatest national security challenge is not Balochistan. Pakistan's greatest national security challenge is Pashtun nationalism. You have the Pashtun Tahaffuz movement, led by Manzoor Pashtun, which is a left-wing, largely peaceful movement which wants its rights within the framework of the Pakistani constitution. And the funny part is that Pakistan is ready to talk to Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan, hardcore terrorists who have killed hundreds of Pakistanis so far. But they're not willing to talk to their own citizens who are part of the Pashtun Tahaffuz movement, who want a settlement within the framework of the Pakistani constitution. It is this dilemma in Pakistan that is going to cost Pakistan very heavily. The Taliban is in direct contact with India. It is in direct contact with the United States of America, with Russia, with China, with the European Union, with the UAE, with Saudi Arabia. There was a time when nobody would talk to the Afghan Taliban without Pakistan. It was Pakistan that arranged all the meetings. There was a time when the office of the Taliban was actually inside Pakistan. It was managed by the ISI. Today, the international office of the Taliban is in Qatar. Pakistan has been circumvented. And this tells you the story, a very sad story about the state of Pakistan's diplomacy and Pakistan punching above its weight. It is said that Afghanistan has massive natural wealth. And of course, the world, including India, will want to help Afghanistan exploit these natural resources. They're talking about rare earth. They're talking about trillions of dollars worth of gold, copper, silver, zinc. But this needs modern technology. Pakistan was hoping that somehow it could again be the conduit, like in the old times, the middleman who would help all this. So let us say, if America wanted to do mining inside Afghanistan, it would have to go via Pakistan. But that has all fallen through. Today, there is an important meeting in Dushanbe in which China, India, Iran, and all the Central Asian states come up and meet and talk about the future of Afghanistan. And who's missing from that table? It is Pakistan. Pakistan has been made irrelevant as far as Afghanistan is concerned. This is not to say that Pakistan does not exercise influence inside the Taliban. Of course it does. The Haqqani network, who control the Home Ministry or the Interior Ministry of Afghanistan, are largely loyal to Pakistan. Having said that, the truth is that the Afghan street loves India. If you go to Kabul, you'll realize the kind of goodwill India has with the common Afghani. And this is something that the Afghan Taliban cannot ignore. Time and again, Pakistan has tried. The Indian embassy was attacked. Other embassies were attacked. Pakistan has always tried to use force in Afghanistan. And this is something that the Afghan people understand very well. This is why Pakistan has been rejected inside Afghanistan. And this is one of the main reasons why the Afghan Taliban does not want peace on the face of it with Pakistan. The Afghan Taliban does not want the population to rise in revolt. There are many factions inside the Afghan population who do not like the Afghan Taliban. There are women protesters who are taking to the streets every day saying, Taliban, go back. This is what Taliban is faced with. the last straw on the camel's back will be if Taliban actually makes a friendly overture to Pakistan. This will not be acceptable to the people of Afghanistan. What a farce, my friends. What a farce. Pakistan, the only Islamic nuclear weapons state in the world, down on its knees, begging in front of the Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan, a terrorist organization, TTP, which, if you calculate its entire strength, is not even 1% of the Pakistan Armed Forces. This entire thing about strategic depth in India and Pakistan has turned out to be Pakistan's grand delusion, and Pakistan is paying with the lives of its soldiers every single day.